Right. So let's delve right into the conversations this morning. So it's not that there's nothing wrong. Palgrave Boakye-Danquah says there's nothing wrong with the Rock City Hotel, buying 60% shares in Snit. Let me just read a brief portion of that story, and then we'll get right into it. Palgrave Boakye-Danquah, a government spokesperson for governance and security, has mounted a robust defense of the Social Security and National Insurance Trust, SNIT's decision to divest its 60% interest in 4 hotels to Rock City Hotel. He argued that the move is a prudent business decision aimed at optimizing returns on investment and enhancing the trust's financial sustainability. Now, Brian Echampong, owner of Rock City Hotel and the Minister of Agriculture, has come under heavy criticism over his attempt to purchase the SNIT Hotels. Now, the Member of Parliament for North Tongue, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, on Tuesday, June 18th, led protesters to demand that the government halt the sale of 60% shares in 4 hotels owned by SNIT to Rock City. Now, in an interview on The Big Issue on ChannelOne TV, Mr. Boakye-Danquah said the 4 hotels in question have been consistently unprofitable for several years, and commended SNIT for its prudent decision to divest its stake in the hotels. He believes the sale of the hotels will prevent further financial losses and potentially salvage the assets from financial ruin. He dismissed assertions of state capture by Rock City Hotel, labeling such claims as unfounded and misinformed, emphasizing that the transaction is a straightforward business decision aimed at optimizing SNIT's investments rather than a covert attempt to unduly favor Rock City Hotel. Now, let me also introduce to you my other guest, and he is Mensa Thompson, who is the Executive Director for the Alliance for Social Equity and Public Accountability, ASEPA. Mensa, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Kweku.
Yeah, you good?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, fantastic.
And, I don't know what the two of you are celebrating today, that all of you are in white shirts.
But your undershirt is white.
But that's under.
Yeah,
But that's under.
yeah, so it's okay.
No,
Everybody has something.
Why
white.
you wearing
it's
white?
okay. There's a white strip on your shirt. You always want to do agenda. What's your issue?
Because the state of the country now,
No, if
it will be very insensitive to wear anything white.
If you have chosen to wear black, feel free.
Yeah, but the state of the country now.
No,
I like the way you have the answers.
No, I don't even understand. Look, listen, weddings in some countries, they wear black for weddings. They actually wear white for funerals.
He wanted to wear black for his wedding as well.
So that one, what will you say?
So the point I'm making
What
is
will you
the state of our country now, it is insensitive for anybody to wear white.
Mr. Mensa Thompson, please.
Let Jeffrey, I beg you.
But I love black, like he said.
Yes.
So my black is my white. So maybe I'm actually in my black now.
He's mourning in white.
Because people would think we are celebrating, and there's nothing to celebrate.
By the way, have you seen a corpse that is shrouded in black before?
Can you imagine?
They always shroud the corpse in white.
In white.
Let's go.
Yeah. I think the first question to ask
Yes.
is, are there other state institutions that are running at losses? Are there other state institutions that need same help, going by what Palgrave said? I think there's a mindset. Some people actually echoed this mindset long ago, that government had no business doing business. You know, and I have actually always said that such people are confused from their mindsets to the evidence. You know, in other countries, governments are running state institutions very well. Ethiopia Airways is what Ethiopia carries as their heavy business for government, and they don't joke with it. If you get to their airport, you see they mean business. You see the fleet of airplanes.
Yes, so many.
And that should tell you what business is all about. We had it, Ghana Airways. We run it down with such mindset. You know, Black Star Line.
The days of our DC-10s and all of that.
You know, Black Star Line. you know, the states, we had a state transport system. We ran all down with this kind of mindset, with this evil, devilish mindset. Forgive my words.
Why do you say the mindset is devilish? Palgrave is saying
it is devilish.
No, Palgrave is saying that
it is a lie.
Companies have been running.
La Beach has not run at any loss.
Losses for years.
No, when you start with a lie,
is trying to salvage.
Senior, when you start the discussion with a lie, it is devilish. It is evil. It is barbaric.
Okay, where is the lie?
You should go and look through the books of La Beach Hotel, whether they run at any loss.
Okay.
A firm that we have heard and we've seen documents showing that they made profits. You come and throw this dust in my eye. Who do you take me for? I wasted my school days. You think my mother wasted money on me to go to Ringway Nursery and jump to 2 engineers and go to University of Cape Coast, come and sit in my face and tell me this? Look, I am telling people this one. Government have a business, a topmost business, doing business. Any country that loses interest in doing business and rather wants to sit back and collect taxes alone is a lazy country. You have business, you have business to look. The people who manage the private firms in this country, is it not the same people who have mates in the government institutions? This is a deliberate rundown. It is thievery. It is state distraction in the mindset of people. And even to say it, look, my brother, like I asked you, are there other state institutions that are also making these losses? Look at Cocoa Board. Look at Cocoa Board. Every other day they have to go and borrow money to go and buy cocoa beans. All over the years. Have they thought of seeding it? Look, if you see, let's have a good discussion. This country is running. We've lost some state assets through the selfishness of individuals. They've deliberately run these institutions down. Look, Ghana Telecom.
Yeah.
We deliberately ran it down to sell it. It was deliberate. And they started with other institutions.
I don't understand when you say it was deliberate, because over many, many years, Ghana Telecom has been running, and then it began to have challenges, right? It began to have challenges.
They do have those challenges when same human blood of Ghanaians take over in the name of another private firm. They run it well.
But if it's a private firm, there's interest in productivity, because you're private.
That is where I wanted you to come, and you come there for me.
Yes.
But when it is a government one, there's interest in destruction.
No, but you understand that. You understand that
you
the
said
problem
when
with
it's a private one. So the private man thinks.
They will say,
but the government officials don't think.
Have you not?
Are you telling them that?
That's not what I'm saying.
No, that's what you just said.
I'm just saying. No. I'm just saying that. Have you not heard? I'm asking this question. Right. Have you not heard that people will ask you?
Right.
You who is a ordinary worker.
Right.
In an organization.
Right.
They will say in tree. Thank
you. So that statement is what we have to kill it. And that's when we come in, they will come and tell you about witch hunting. I've told you I don't want the witch. I want the devil. I want Satan himself. Witch is small. I want to hunt Satan down. We need to see people go to jail. Look, you see, the happenings of today cast a good lightning shadow and a flare of glare image on yesterday. This mindset of stealing state assets happened yesterday. Some of us, when we came out of this womb of our mothers, we heard about stories when people were captured for actually stealing state money, and they were gunned down through what? Firing squad.
Okay.
Let me land on this one. It was unfortunate. We were sad. But you see, I always said this, and I'll say this on your platform again. I understand, but I don't support. I now, by and by, some of us are understanding why others couldn't manage their emotional sides. That we call emotional intelligence. The emotional intelligence of yourself, myself, and the many Ghanaians out there. We are sitting back and watching these ones come and insult us. You tell me La Beach Hotel, that makes profits. You come and sit and look me in the face, my gun face, and tell me that this one is one.
Making losses.
We should sell that one. But what have we done with STC? What have we done with the Metro Mass? Those ones should be running. They should go and manage Metro Mass. Those ones. Why have they've left those ones? And they are now going to where? La Beach, a hotel that is running, that is making profit. And you know the irony? Your father has a pure water factory. We are producing water. Your father employs Mensa Thompson. He's also working for one of your father's companies, the transport companies. And then Mensa Thompson wants to buy your father's pure water factory because they are not managing it well. Look, Honorable Brian, I have nothing against him. He has his Rock City. He should manage his Rock City and make his profits. That's why private people are also doing business. He should do that one and make his profit. They came up whether he and the discussion delved into certain areas I was not interested in. Whether Rock City is making trillions of cedis or not. He should expand them more and leave La Beach and the other hotels. You see, you know what?
Or
I'm one of the people.
You should build branches around the
I am
country.
a nobody in Ghana. But I'm telling you, the day the bells will ring that we are going for those state assets, some of you will see our madness, with all due respect to viewers. You will see our positive defiance. We will defy the rules. And look, those who will come out that they are demonstrating against the people who are actually, in fact, for want of any better word, stealing from this country. What are you telling me? It is a hotel, it is running, you have your hotel, run your hotel. Let us look, there should even be a law. Having seen what is going on today, the hijack of state assets, I think the Constitutional Review Committee should look at taming down the powers of this powers that are given to the executive to actually take on state assets.
I actually believe that once you are in government or politically exposed, maybe I should just leave it as you are in government. You should not have
no. Don't go into that room.
Fair.
Don't go into that room. They will have a way of doing it. If you go into that room, they'll finish it. The
Why don't use other people, other names?
I'm
and
saying
other
their
faces.
cronies are still alive doing business. Don't go into that room. We've been to that room before. All they do is they'll push it to their cronies, who are private persons, to come and take it on. And that's what we are seeing in the enclaves. Go to Ridge, go to Laboni, descend to where Opebia House is. The police bungalows there, graze down. We are seeing all.
I've seen that.
You've seen the magic going on.
They've cleared the entire
where the
land
prison
from
officers used to live at Jawuru, those lanes over there, cleared down. Private men have been put in the game. If you don't go into that room, what I'm saying is that it was proper for the state to have assets. The assets should sit down in the name of the Republic of Ghana. Let my great-grandchildren come and meet something in the name of Ghana.
Let me hear from...
This stealing must stop.
Let me hear from Mensa. Mensa Thompson. He seems to have fired all the salvos on your behalf.
I'm very passionate.
Very upset, but...
This must stop. You see, we have to stop it.
Okay. I'll come back to you. Yes, Mensa.
I'm very angry this morning. I'm extremely angry. And as I'm sitting here, I'm just trying to restrain myself so I don't use certain words on this platform, because it's a very respectable platform. But I think we've been insulted in this country for far too long.
Wow.
We've been insulted for far too long. And now we just can't take it anymore. That people can just look in our faces and talk to us as if we don't have brain, as if what is in our head is just coconut water. That's how they talk to us. I watched the interview of Brian Champong and certain people who are speaking on his behalf, and I'm like, wow. Kweku, this appetite of this government, unlimited, insatiable appetite of selling almost anything they could lay their hands on in this country. That appetite, we must kill that appetite. It's a very, very dangerous appetite.
How do you propose to kill that appetite?
We are going to kill that appetite.
An appetite is an appetite.
We are going to kill that appetite in 5 months, in the next 5 months. We are going to kill that appetite once and for all. And what happened after that 5 months will serve as a serious deterrent for any successive government and political appointees. What is going to happen in this country, Kweku? I can assure you that all these state assets that they are busy dishing out with arrant impunity and arrogance, and when we say they insult us, we are going to take all those assets back. Koko, I can assure you, some of us are willing to put everything on the line to make sure that we get those assets back. Koko, as we speak, the Osu prisons run about.
Yeah.
They've sold that land.
Osu prison.
The prisons run about.
That's the Danquah sector?
Yes.
Yeah. Which land?
Where the prisons officers are. The prisons officers are saying that the private...
Really?
Yes. Parks and gardens.
But if the prison officer, if they've sold that land, then where are the prison officers going to be?
So ask them. Weren't you here when Accra Psychiatric Hospital was sold? The land... You are not in this country. That a private developer went to Accra Psychiatric Hospital, that the land has been sold to him.
So what happened?
And so the people should move out.
And so what happened?
You asking me, are you not a journalist?
Nobody are there.
Did you bother to follow?
But the people are there. So how was it sold?
Parks and Gardens.
How was it sold?
Department of Parks and Gardens. As we speak, the workers are agitating that they were there and a private developer came. That they should vacate that the land has been sold to them and sold quickly. Art market. Around the art center, around the that land too gone.
Yeah, but is that not part of the Marine Drive?
Which Marine Drive? They've sold to a private developer, Koko. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying that.
Is a private developer going to build a Marine Drive?
I'm saying that the entire Marine Drive
Koko,
includes that area.
Koko, the warning that we are giving to these people is that they must understand that everything that has a beginning has an end. Everything that has a beginning has an end. With the way they are selling off all our state assets, with reckless abandon, not listening to anybody, and when we say they insult us, we want to show them more of the assets. Parliament House, the land is there. It's about 10, 12 acres. They can go and sell that one too. They should sell that one. Jubilee House is also there with nice gardens. Maybe they've forgotten that one too is there. They should sell that one too. 37 Hospital also nearby. Very nice, fertile land. They can put a skyscraper there. Maybe they forgot it, they haven't seen it. We are reminding them they should go and sell that one too. University of Ghana too is there.
But wait, so...
Koku, please, allow me to make my point.
This direction you're which
Koku, allow me to make my point.
What's
please.
your point?
Koku, my point is that the way they are selling off our assets, maybe there are some of the assets they haven't seen. So I'm showing them they should go and sell those ones.
I thought you were against them selling the assets. So
no, they should go and sell those ones too.
Why?
So when we talk, they insult us.
And so?
You are sitting here saying and so?
Yeah, is it insults that you're worried about or saving?
Koku, please allow me to make my point. Don't derail
No, so
me.
make the point.
Koku, please. You like heckling. Allow me to make my point. If I'm making an important... the views I express are my views. You may disagree with it.
I'm not disagreeing with anything. I'm just saying that make your point.
Yes, but don't undermine my views or don't try to heckle my views. Because these things that we are saying, they are very, very serious
Remember
issues.
that viewers are watching. And so...
Koku, so allow me to make my point because you are the one who will come and tell them that my time is up. You see? And so if they are forgotten those lands too, they should go and sell them too. We are showing them. So they are busy selling everything they can lay their hands on. Because they have 5 months to go. So everything they lay their hands on, they should sell. Maybe they have forgotten. City TV 2 is also here. They can come and sell City TV 2.
City TV is gone. ChannelOne TV.
ChannelOne TV. ChannelOne TV. And this Enclave 2 is there. They should come and sell it too.
It's not
because with the way they are selling state land,
it's not state land.
It doesn't matter because it looks like these people just don't care.
Arguing.
They sell anything. Koku, please. Please, allow me to make my point.
I'm not seeing your point.
Koku, please. You're not the only one listening. No. There are people outside here who are getting my point. So if you don't get it, that's up to you. Please, allow the people who are listening to me to also listen to my point.
State lands. You're talking about sale of ChannelOne TV.
Yes, because these people want to sell anything they can lay their hands on. They want to sell anything. So maybe very soon, after they've sold all the state lands and they have nothing to sell, they'll start coming. You'll come. ChannelOne, you people will be here and they'll come and say that they've sold ChannelOne to a private developer. They'll start selling media houses too. They'll start selling Parliament House and Jubilee House. And then maybe one day me and you are sitting in our homes, a private developer will come and say, oh, they've sold you. They've sold us too. This is a government. This governance. Mama mistiano. And Kwaku, I want to tell Ghanaians or draw Ghanaians' attention to something very, very important that's happening in the global geopolitical state. And to tell Ghanaians that this country, God loves us. Ghanaians, God loves Ghanaians so much, but Ghanaians have always been very disobedient. Because every time this country is running into trouble, God gives us a sign. Unfortunately, we always fail to see the signs and we run into trouble. And we pray and God comes to our rescue again. You remember before President Akufo-Addo became president, on the campaign trail, he went to mount on a platform, started spewing all manner of lies. And all we saw was that the platform has somersaulted and everything has turned over and the president, on the floor.
What lies was he spewing?
That was a very, very important sign that Ghanaians, if you vote for this guy, he will turn the country upside down. Ghanaians failed. We did not listen. We latched onto the propaganda and then we voted for this guy and became president. Kwaku, today, we've all seen the result of failing to listen to the signs God gave us.
That's very presumptuous.
5 months to the next elections. Kwaku, 5 months to the next elections. Ghanaians are being given another sign. And this time round, if Ghanaians don't listen to those signs and vote wisely, maybe there will be no redemption. There will be no redemption. You remember President William Ruto in Kenya, who was vice to who? Uhuru Kenyatta. Ruto mounted a platform. In fact, he and Kenyatta fell out. The vice president for his own party mounted a platform and castigated Uhuru's policies, dissociated himself from Uhuru's policies, campaigned rigorously, and the people of Kenya said, no, this guy is different from Uhuru, so we are going to vote for him to become president. And they voted for him. Today, Uhuru's policies have made Kenyans worse off. Ruto's policies has made Kenyans worse off than the Uhuru's policy that the Kenyans were castigating. And today the Kenyans are on the streets. Protest everywhere. The Uhuru's policies of taxes upon taxes, that Ruto stood on the campaign platform to castigate from his own party. When he came, he has quadrupled those taxes. And today the Kenyans are on the street. God is trying to tell Ghanaians something. God is trying to tell Ghanaians something. Yes, because in Chi, you say, so who say, oh, young kwabo joshia, no sense when you see that your friend's beard is burning,
so why are we not looking at Rwanda?
The right thing to do.
Why are we looking at Kenya?
Kenya is far. Oyonkono is close by you.
When you want to make your argument,
no, I'm just saying.
Because then you choose Rwanda. Kwaku, please. Kwaku, please. You like doing this. I am making my argument. I am choosing a country that suits my argument. So please, if you want to make yours, choose Rwanda.
Why you didn't choose them?
I'm just asking a question. Look at him.
Your choice.
Look at him.
I'm saying
Tell me why you
defensive.
didn't choose them. I'm sure you didn't like their example. You focused on Kenya.
Please, you are disturbing him. Let him continue.
You understand? that is a very important sign. Because if today, Dr. Baumia is mounting a campaign platform to tell you and I that all the policies that the President Kufuor government has implemented, when he comes, he's going to cancel e-levy, he's going to reduce taxes, he's going to do this, he's going to do this. Watch Kenya and watch what is happening to Kenyans.
Okay.
Watch Ruto.
All right.
The savior. In fact, as for Ruto, he publicly dissociated himself from his president. And today, look at what is happening.
Right.
So, Kweku,
yes,
everything that has a beginning has an end. We want to tell these people that this appetite, that appetite of theirs to dispose of all important national assets, that appetite will come to an end very soon. And the day of reckoning is upon us. And Koku, and that time, when that time comes, let nobody even dare, when some people are being dealt with in this country, let nobody dare even come on the street. Let nobody open their mouth.
please wrap it up.
Because if you are quiet, whilst this thievery, this wanton dissipation, wanton disposal of our state assets are going on, when the time comes and those people are being dealt with, be quiet as well. Be quiet.
Thank you.
Because you will not like what will come on you when those time comes.
All right, thank you very much. The conversation we've been having before we went for the break, talking about the sale of the SSNIT Hotels and all of that, and the fallout thereof. There's a conversation we want to have shortly, and I want to tie this in. So, unspeakable corruption and brazen theft, hallmark of Akufo-Addo's government. This is a statement that Mahama made, and I'll read that story shortly. But before I get into that, let me just come to Kabute. Kabute, you wanted to wrap up the earlier conversation, and then I will dovetail straight into the next story.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I rightly mentioned, that government participation in business is very important. Look at the mining industry. I mean, lithium, gold, diamond, oil. Our government investments in there, very little. And that's why we're making no money from it. You hear about the large excavations, but then little remains here. And participation is very important. So I get some of the money. And then there's this need, like I said, about the Constitutional Review Committee. Bring out something very important to protect state assets. I mean, it's okay. Enough is enough. Akpa.
More for beer,
We should close the doors on it. Nobody should touch anything again. Leave it there. Because if it's about redesigning the cities and then bringing up, world-class land economy styles, State Housing Corporation is there. We have State Housing Corporation.
Empower them. Let them work.
They don't need empowerment. They can do all that these people are doing. It is their mates who are doing what we are doing. I've told you, the whole thing is
when
the master plan.
When I say empower them, I'm
Or
talking about
provide them the facilities and the equipment.
Yes, whatever they need to be able to work effectively.
Thank you.
Because for me, I think this is one of the failings of all governments.
So my next point was even going to talk about the introducing of government to introduce investments. Actually, like you have rightly said, machines, equipment, all the things they need to take over the game and do that well. We need, some of these things they are breaking down. I told you this country's problem is a thinking problem. Some of those assets are monuments that you can protect. Why? UK they broke down the city of London. These people were playing and go and watch London Bridge. The London Bridge, you think they couldn't have broken it down to just do a new one that would be flashy and then have some automatic jump? No, the old one is what you heard when you were a child. You sang that song. And that's why you went to London to go and watch the London Bridge. It's a thinking problem.
Do you remember Notre Dame in France when they caught fire?
Yeah.
Listen, I was shocked to my wits.
I thought we even donated something. Ghana donated some money.
You know Ghana already.
That's what we do. That is what we know to do. Not to protect our own.
But I find it interesting because having mentioned that, I was, a couple of years ago, I was blessed to be in Paris.
There's so much pain.
And I saw how the people, they removed the stones.
Yeah.
one by one. They're coming to do refurbishment. Oh.
Yeah.
Every stone, it's like
They need
they're
it.
careful. Every stone brick is removed.
rearrange
and then
it
they
again.
preserved it. They did the cleanup, everything else. Then they put everything back. They arranged the entire thing.
Yes. It
It's
is
like,
actually.
it's like what you
They will
see
bring the
of
money.
the Notre Dame today
Tourism brought
is
Egypt money,
almost
and it keeps taking money to Egypt.
perfectly, after the fire, perfectly maintained.
Look,
as it is.
we should, however said, we should also focus on proper and important public-private partnerships. That's also very important. We can do that. Like Nana Kumia once said, they had some private people bringing their buses for them to run. Whilst facing that out, you want to do those ones. That's okay. I want to tell them that the State Housing Corporation, Public Works Department, you know those ones, they are all there to do these works.
Yeah.
And then I want to caution that Judgment Day lay ahead. And I'll tell you why. You see that building we are using for Ministry of Information. Do you know it's a party office for CPP? The place we use for Ministry of Information. CPP, that is their party office. Yesterday, that was their party office. So it has happened before. When you take it, the state can take it back. The people of Ghana can take it back. I said that building is for CPP. It was hijacked by state.
Interesting.
No, look. And then I think because we let some go, that's why some are exploring. The drill ship, do you know how our drill ship was sold? Do you have the total information about the drill ship? Yes. On that note, I have said that any government that comes, anybody who takes over in 2025, we should organize a national reconciliation on state assets, looking at the allocation and sale of these assets. Just as we did national reconciliation, we have to reconcile in our books how some of these assets were given out. What am I looking for? We need to actually retrieve state assets that were actually not properly acquired. While on it, we have to punish perpetrators of any form of crime.
Okay.
Look, undercutting is also one thing.
We need to
you know, some of these state lands are worth millions of dollars. So if it was sold for somebody at 10,000 cedis or $50,000, when the thing should have cost 3 million, that's financial loss to the state. And then finally, look, I want to let people know that when the time comes, political parties won't be attacked. We will handle the case with individual names.
All right. Okay.
So they should remember that one.
Okay.